Okay, so the problem we're trying to fix today is not that bloke, but the wheels pointing in different directions. So that's straight, that is the driver's side, that's what it's supposed to look like. If we come over to the passenger side, we can see that that one is definitely not straight and is definitely pointing outwards a bit. I took it down to my local tyre place for an alignment the other day, hoping that's all it was, put it on the hoist and found the track rod end to be bent. So I've got some replacement parts, I'm not 100% sure if they fit. Let's pull this wheel off, see what we're dealing with. Alright, here we are, passenger side. Let's whip this wheel off and have a look at the damage. Alrighty, as we can see in there, that's the rod that's a bit out of alignment, shall we say, bit bent, bit twisted. I'm going to try and get that one off, compare it to the parts I've got. Might be under a bit of tension with that bend in it, but I've managed to give the steering a bit of a turn and hopefully they'll give us some better access. So without any further ado, let's see what sort of damage we can do here. Absolutely love the smell of this stuff. This is my last can. They've discontinued this type. The brand's still available, but not this penetrating spray WD-40 sort of substitute. I just love the smell of it. It's great. Alrighty, let's give it a crack. Great. Off she pops. Wowee, that was a lot easier than I'd expected. Definitely not complaining about that one. So let's get this off and we'll compare the tie rod end to the new part we've got. Alrighty. Alright, there it is. The tie rod end looks pretty good actually. The boot's not split. It looks quite in good condition. Unfortunately, that arm is definitely bent. Worst case scenario, if these new parts don't fit, I'm going to find a sledgehammer and just whack that relatively straight for now until we can find the correct part number. But anyway, let's get this one off. Alright, we need to peel that boot back to get to what we need to undo and get this track rod end off. It's a bit stiff on the rubber. I think it's broken at the back. There we go. Okay, there's our inner tie rod. Decent looking grease. It feels tight. There's not a hell of a lot of play in there. So I think worst case scenario, if the part we've got isn't the correct replacement, we can definitely straighten this one out, give it a bit of a whack around. Alright, there we have it. Track rod end in, dodgy boot back on, tightened up perfectly to spec, perfect. So let's get the wheels back on it and see if they're pointing in the right direction. Alrighty, a lot better. We're still pointing left a little bit. Let's just go and check the orientation with the other one. Yeah, she's bang on straight. Still left a touch. We'll leave that for now. A lot better than it was, that's for sure. So we'll call that a win.